5 seconds left on the clock. You could fire someone in at any time, and here they are. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
It's Kerry.
Hi, Kerry. Where are you?
Abingdon.
Kerry in Aberdeen. All right, good luck. What you got?
Hello, pardon?
What's your answer?
Pigeon.
Well, we've just had pheasant. People do eat pigeons. Pigeon pie and all that. It's not there. What a good answer. A very, very good answer. It's the sort of answer, the sort of obscurity level that you want to be going for. I'm not making any sort of representation that it's something like pigeon, but that is the sort of obscurity level. That's the sort of thing you're aiming for. And for £10,000, I've got to stress to you, whatever answer you give, you've got to be absolutely on the money. You've got to be exact with your answer. We cannot take near answers. We cannot take anything else other than what is actually on the board. So, for instance, if that answer there had been pork scratchings and someone would have said pork, couldn't have allowed it. Pork scratchings. Always imagine a pig with eczema. I'm sorry. Chicken itchings. How do they get pork scratchings? Is it a pig and a cheese grater? Is it? I don't know.
They gather itchy pigs.
They do. Oh, hope you had a good St Patrick's Day. It is St George's Day next, isn't it? There was a discussion on a radio station in London today. Oh, 48 seconds, by the way. There's a discussion on a London radio station today saying who would win in a battle, St Patrick or St George? And the presenter, he was a chap called John Holmes, very entertaining. He said that St Patrick only teased some snakes, St George slay a dragon. Where's the competition? And they had all sorts of people phoning in. There was a big argument going on. Very, very amusing. 20 seconds. At the most. In fact, less than that. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Denise.
You sound surprised to be on the television, Denise.
Yes, I am.
Not the sort of thing that normally happens at 3:15 in the morning, but there we are. Good luck. What you got?
Partridge.
Aha! Partridge. Is it there? No, but you're very, very gay in giving that answer. Very good. I've done this one before. I went out with a girl once. I said, "Are you game?" She says, "Yes." So I shot her. Everyone a kind of winner. 152 ticking down again. You see what happens every time someone gives a wrong answer, and who knows, that might have been the last wrong answer. Every time someone gives a wrong answer, the clock hits the screen again. It could be seconds, it could be a minute, or maybe 2 until we take the next caller. But you've got to use every second, whether someone is on the air or not, to get your calls in. It's worth the effort. It might only take you one call that will cost you on average 60 pence to win £10,000. I don't need to highlight to you what you can do with that money. I don't need to make any suggestions. You know what you do with it. And if you want to get your hands on it, don't mean this horribly, but I've told you what you got to do. Just give me that answer. Call me! Oh, nice close-up of my horrible fat fingers there. You're live on Quizmania. Hello.
Hi, Simon.
Hello, Simon. Where are you?
I'm in Twickenham.
Simon's in Twickenham. I'll be driving virtually past your house on the way home, mate.
Fantastic.
No, it's not, believe me. I'll drive like a loony and I'll be going...
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You get stopped by the police.
I don't actually do that, and it was very irresponsible of me to say such a thing. I'll be trundling along.
Oh, that's good.
Along the 316.
Fair enough.
Simon, good luck. What you got?
Pimentos.
Pimentos. That is a good answer, but is it the one we're looking for 10 grand? No! Simon in Twickenham. I'm sorry. It's a big match at Twickenham tomorrow, isn't it? In the Six Nations. Big match tomorrow. 10 grand. And look now. Look now. What's gonna happen as far as that section on the board is concerned? At the moment, it says fill in the blanks. But with the push of a button and with the tweak of a few knobs, look, it's going to say something else. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twang! There you go. I don't know. I have these ideas, we don't rehearse them, and that's the end result. 2 guesses for the next caller. 2 guesses for you. 2 shots for a 60p phone call at £10,000. So, now, it's decision time. 10 grand, 2 shots, 60p phone call, 30p a guess. If you're right with your first answer, brilliant. If you're not, we'll bring a second answer into play. Apparently, a moment ago, I was sounding quite echoey. In fact, I still am. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that we're filming tonight's show in a bathroom. You will be flushed with success if you win this money. 2 guesses at this, and let me stress to you that we need an exact answer. Now, why am I making such a big thing about this? Why am I saying we need an exact answer? Because somebody has been in the ballpark. Somebody has been... Let me try and paint some sort of analogy for you here. There is a forest of answers. You are a Labrador. And at the bottom of each tree, other Labradors... Stay with me on this. Other Labradors have left a deposit. You're the Labrador that's got to find the tree that's been sniffed at correctly, but then... This is awful. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to paint a picture here for you that somebody has been close. Sky, who's producing tonight, has just said to me in my ear, Greg, it's not that hard. Problem he's had for a while. Food's beginning with P. At any moment, the computer is going to randomly select somebody who is either on hold now, or trying to get on hold, or about to get on hold. So, you're best making that call sooner rather than later, because if you've been toying with 2 ideas, 2 possibilities as to what this £10,000 answer could be, here's your opportunity to bring both of them into play with 1 call. Live on National ITV1. You could share the stage with Greggles and win this money. And somebody is going to get 2 guesses within the next 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Foods, beginning with the letter P. Look at the answers so far. Look from bottom to top. Prawns, which for some reason, in every supermarket, everywhere in the country,